Hi there. I was just thinking about word magic and how we've been given words that I think enslave us more than they do free us. Free us. I was going to talk about that word. Free seems to have multiple connotations to it. Like I've mentioned, words being multidimensional. They may be spelled in one way and then phonetically they could mean something else if in another context, kind of thing. But we talk about the word freedom, and so you got free, which I guess the meanings are you're not paying anything. That's the legal term for free, isn't it? And another one is you can do what you want when you want, kind of thing. I'm free to be me, kind of connotation to it. But I think to use the word freedom and put it on a pedestal, like that's what we're aiming for, freedom. But kind of if you break the word down, you've got free, which means you're not paying anything, and then you've got dom, which comes from the root words to dominion and dominating, domination, domestication. So it's like it kind of becomes an oxymoron, doesn't it, to use the word freedom? Because how can you be free in a dominion that has ownership? You know, you've got to abide by the rules of the ownership, haven't you? So to say like, it's the same with liberty, that's just a permission slip. But if we keep using the word freedom, what are we really kind of summoning, if you will? They use that in court terms, don't they? Summoning. So yeah, something to think about. I think the ultimate freedom, if you're going to use it in a proper context, a free domain would be a civilization that has free energy technology. So it's meterless and we don't have to pay bills anymore, because you're free when you're not paying. You're not in debt to something or obligated to pay something to someone. That's freedom. So if we really want freedom, that's what we should be aiming for. Oh no, they've set rat traps. Oh. I understand if they're doing that in urban areas. I guess we're kind of surrounded by urban areas, so that might be the reason why. Hate to see that though in their natural habitat. I mean, we don't really give them much natural space, do we, to thrive without eating garbage like what they do, I guess, in cities and things, and turn into the size of dogs apparently in the subway in New York. But it's a shame to see that, because they look pretty adorable, the ones I've shot on camera at least. Not like your usual kind of dirty looking rats that you see in sewers and stuff. We know there's patented free energy tech, sometimes made by people that have died suspiciously after trying to get it out there. Let's put it that way. And then you hear of, there's the rabbit hole of Tartaria, isn't there? There was a kind of higher intelligence-based society that was utilizing buildings and things like that to get energy from the ether and power up everything that they needed through that, through those modalities. And we've got an example with Nikola Tesla, haven't we? That's what he was trying to, or probably succeeded in inventing, free energy technology, wireless, kind of devices, generators and things like that. So, yeah, I think when we holler in freedom, that's the only version that makes sense to me, is demanding that we have our free energy technology. And because I think it's the lack of, the suppression of that that's keeping us kind of enslaved and obligated to pay other people.